Good evening, parents, friends, grandparents. We're so happy that you could come to this Christmas concert. I am Mrs. Nancy Zippe. I'm being assisted this evening by Miss Kimberly Driscoll, Mr. Matthew Yoke, Miss Kelly Lowe was here earlier, and our fabulous piano player, Mrs. Beth Karchevsky in the back. What we're going to do now to give you an idea is I will call each school and the students will stand. Please do not applaud. Save your applause till after we've mentioned all 8 schools. We will begin with Bellflower. All Bellflower students, please rise. All Bellflower. Thank you. And you may be seated. Thank you. Fairfax Elementary. Brentmore Elementary. Garfield. Hopkins Elementary. Sterling Morton. Orchard Hollow. And Lake Elementary. Hopefully you found your cherubs tonight. You know where they're seated. And we will begin our concert now. Thank you. The first portion of our program was showing pizzicato, where the students pluck the string like a guitar or banjo. For the rest of our concert, we have bow optional, so you may still see some plucking, but you'll see a lot of playing with the bow, which is kind of a tricky thing to learn.
Hello, my name is Miss Driscoll, and I teach at Bellflower, Garfield, and Hopkins. And I also started the orchestra club this year, and our orchestra club kids are going to play you an extra song called Up on the Housetop. I just wanted to extend an invitation to any fifth grader. Anybody can join fifth grade orchestra club. We meet on Tuesday nights from 5 to 5:45 in the orchestra room at Memorial Middle School. You don't have to have already come to a practice. You can come to any practice you want. We are actually not going to have any more practices until January, right when we come back from winter break. Okay, so here's orchestra club.
Good evening. My name is Mr. Yoke. I am the director of all 3 high school orchestras, also the 2 orchestras at Shore Middle School. And one day a week, for 25 minutes, I get the privilege of going to Morton Elementary School to teach some bass lessons. Tonight is a very important night, especially as the high school director, to be on stage and listening to how much a 5th grader is able to learn since August until right now. It really is truly incredible. I feel we have such an amazing elementary school string staff, and one of those teachers is leaving us tonight after many decades of excellent service in Mentor schools. Tonight we are losing Mrs. Zippe. This is her final concert here in Mentor schools. As a former student of Mrs. Zippe, as a now colleague of Mrs. Zippe, I couldn't be more honored to send her off with this great group behind us. I was wondering if we didn't mind standing and congratulating Mrs. Zippe on decades after decades of extremely great service to Mentor schools.
So well deserved. My name is Mrs. Beth Karchevsky, and I'm also one of the teachers in the district and the department coordinator for the music department. I just wanted to take this opportunity tonight to, on behalf of our music department, Mentor schools, and the Mentor Orchestra Association, to thank Mrs. Zippe one more time for all of her years of service. She is an incredible personality. She brings fun, a little bit of fun, something unique to every situation. She's always willing to step in at any given moment. Whether it's planned 2 months down the road or in 10 seconds from now, she's there and she's ready to do it. So I wanted to just send out a special thank you to her for all of her expertise and thank her especially for what she's given not only to your students, but many students before, our department, our colleagues, and the Mentor community. So thank you so much, Mrs. Zippe, for great service, and congratulations.
It's been my pleasure to conduct that song for about 15 years. My husband arranged it. We're still using the same arrangement, but it's so much fun. As long as you don't mind hearing it right after Halloween when we call it We Will Haunt You.
Sixth grade, are you about to have an awesome concert? Yeah! Okay, once again, my name is Ms. Driscoll. In addition to those 3 elementary schools that I told you I teach at, I also teach at Memorial and Ridge, and Mr. Yoke back here teaches at Shore. And we wanted to take just a real fast second to talk to all of the 5th grade students and also families about what 6th grade orchestra is like. Believe it or not, you're going to be getting forms from your counselors soon about choosing your 2 electives for 6th grade orchestra or 6th grade year, and we hope that one of them is orchestra. In 5th grade, we only get to meet for 30 minutes once a week, and that's kind of a challenging environment. And a lot of kids get to the end of the year and they think, man, I am maybe not so great at this, or it's kind of confusing and it's hard for me. But 6th grade orchestra is a completely different environment. It's one of your 2 classes that you get to choose, and you're not missing anything for it. I get to see you every single day. So I thought I would have some of our current 6th graders just real quickly tell you what school they're from and why they chose 6th grade orchestra. And I hope to see every single one of these kids in either my class or Mr. Yoke's class next year. Let's start with John.
Hello everybody, my name is John. I'm from Ridge. I joined 6th grade orchestra because I want to learn new songs and meet some new people.
Hello, Mentor Orchestra. I'm Morgan from Ridge Middle School. I'd really hope that you guys continue with orchestra because it's fun and you'll make friends. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Joey from Shore. I chose Shore Orchestra because you get to play every day, not just one day.
I'm Kylie B. Claire, and I chose 6th grade orchestra because you get to learn how to tune and you get better and better each day.
Hi, I'm Gabe. I go to Memorial, and I chose to continue doing 6th grade orchestra because it's a lot of fun to play music with your friends.
Hi, I'm Anna Ranko. I go to Shore Middle School, and I love orchestra because you learn lots of cool songs.
So those are all some excellent reasons to join 6th grade orchestra. If you have any questions about what it's like, or if you start hearing from home, like, I'm not sure if I want to do 6th grade orchestra, come and talk to us right away. I guarantee it's even more fun than 5th grade is. All right, we are going to show off our amazing 6th grade orchestra, and 5th graders, I want you to think, a year from now, this is exactly how you guys are going to sound.
Good evening once again. That last tune, Ninja, has got to be one of the most fun things I've ever done with sixth graders. That has got to be one of the best pieces ever written for this ensemble, this age group. Public service announcement that I forgot earlier. This audience tonight is the biggest audience I think I've seen in here for an orchestra concert since I've taken over for the last 4 years. I would love it if you would all consider coming back next Wednesday and hearing the 4 orchestras that are going to be playing at the high school orchestra concert. Next Wednesday starts at the same time, 7 p.m. I promise it's not very long. It's about an hour at most, and it'll give you a great idea about where this goes, okay? I promise you will not leave unhappy. I promise. I'd also like to quickly introduce Mrs. Ann Nichol, who is our Mentor Orchestra Association president. She also has just a couple of words to mention about Mississippi. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for coming. I agree with Mr. Yoke. This is the most people I've seen in this auditorium, and I've been coming here for 8 years. I wanted to take a minute to thank Mrs. Cepay. Sorry I'm late. We had a Shoreline Singer show. Mrs. Cepay was the first lady who taught my son his first cello scale 8 years ago. So on behalf of myself and I'm sure hundreds of other parents, we want to thank you for your years with our students and wish you luck. And also, by far not as important as that, but kind of important. I don't know if anyone mentioned it. Dairy Queen tonight, after the concert, is donating 20% of the proceeds back to the Mentor Orchestra. So think about driving through or walking in, mention Orchestra, and get a treat for all the hard work your kids are doing. Thank you.
Right? Lakeshore?
Yes, the Lakeshore Boulevard Dairy Queen. So hope we can see all of you there. That'd be awesome. Thank you.